welcome back to Mr. Pisto Plays Magic the Gathering Arena. We are back playing standard Brawl with Ghalta and Mavren. In this case, we are building, or I have built, a ramp deck to take advantage of the first one. Create a tapped and attacking XX green dinosaur creature token with trample. Rex is the greatest power among other attacking creatures. So Mavern is and Ghalta is a 7 mana 12/12. It has trample. Its other abilities is create one X/1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink, where X is the number of other attacking creatures you control. So I highlighted two different kind of decks in my top 5 commanders, and when you look at this deck, it's got a really weird curve. It's got like a kind of a inverse of a normal curve. We have a whole bunch of 2s, 3s, very few 4s, and then up into the 5s and 6+. Reality of the situation is you can play whatever really 4, 5, 6 drop creatures and or planeswalkers that you wish. The whole part of standard Brawl and historic Brawl is to have fun. So I'm playing the ones that I like. Link to the deck will be in the description below. So if you want to go check it out, do so. Let's get into a few games. But before we get into those games, remember, I have a Discord, I have a Patreon. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, Jimmy Colorado, for being a patron of the channel. Patreons get some extra stuff, and our Discord is fun to hang out and talk about Magic the Gathering and a few other things. So if you want to, please like, subscribe, notify. And now it's time to battle with Ghalta and Mavern. Alrighty, we have a keeper for sure. We got 2 ramp spells, mass removal, and a protection spell up against mono blue Jace, the Perfected Mind. Typically this deck tries to mill people out, or it's very much in the controlling thing. We'll go Evolving Wilds, go find ourselves a plains. We have a forest in hand. We have a farmland. We will probably play out we'll do the attack this guy first, because then in theory next turn we can play this and attack for 1, depending on what they do. All right, we're going to do this into this and attack for none. I don't feel like trading that off. My guess is they wouldn't trade it off, but you never know. Now they probably have a metric. Sure. This you can only destroy mana value X or less. All right, land please. All right. Now, it would be unfortunate that if they had bounce, a 2 mana bounce spell. Like, this is mono blue's only real access to mass removal. All right. So now we have Tyvar's Stand to hold up. We're just going to be... There you go. Mono blue can't handle the big baddie. All right. On to the next one. All right. Up against blue, black. Yeah, this is keepable. So Rona, Herald of Invasion. It taps to draw a card, discard a card. You can untap it when you cast a legendary spell. Then you can transform it for 6 mana or 5 into life to this big trampling thing. We'll do this. We'll do this. This one's a little harder to kill. So it tramples it, or it transforms into a 5/5 trample that when it deals damage, you get to cast a random card from your opponent's hand. All right. So I think rather than, because we could go ramp, but I think I want to slow them down. So we'll blow that up. Get in for one. Kaito.
The system can't fix everything.
All right.
Bet you can't catch us.
So I'm going to offer the trade. And we're gonna go this into this in the turn. So the next turn we could play a giant ancient Imperiosaur if everything lives. Yep. Draw your card.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Okay. All right. So we're going to do this. Convoke, 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 convoke. All right, now we got a 14/14 that has Ward 2. So they're gonna have to have a pretty good removal spell to get rid of that.
Now this is a juicy secret.
So they did have it. All right, so we'll find this. Play this. No attacks. Draw this card. This is probably going to have to go after Kaito if it survives. There's very much a possibility that it won't. Making them draw cards is scary, but it might be something that we have to do. They've gotten so much card advantage out of this. Sure. All right, I think we do this. Yeah, ossification seems fantastic. We can do that postcard here. Rid of that. This is gonna go here. These two going to go face. And let's make a 2/2. Attacking face.
Whoops, you caught me.
Do this. And hope and pray that they don't have Alright, fingers crossed. No big destruction, destroy everything spell. That's fine. Right. Gonna flip that, so let's put this here. So it doesn't die when we attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many of this is need? Alright, good. If they do something to Vorinclex, then they do something to... Rather them do that than me use up all my mana. Sure. Okay, so I might Sunfall to get back Mavern. No, we have 9 mana, right? We have 8. We'll need 9 to cast this again. We'll see what they do here. Alright, that might force my hand into doing this. This works too. Bada bing, bada boom, yada yada yoom. All right, on to the next one. All right, how do we stand up against something else that is trying to ramp like we are? We're going to keep this. All right, a land would be fantastic. We're playing this land regardless of what we do. We'll play the 1/3. All right, it would be nice to go land into Cammy, but if we don't... Oh, this is... We'll do this. Into this. I think I kind of undervalue this card because it's not that hard to get 2 counters on it. A land would be quite nice here. They're getting rampy uppy pretty quickie here. They're playing a baby version.
Sow the seeds of perfection into the flesh of the Phyrexia must be nurtured.
Well, this is kinda awkward sauce. We do this. And I think we just do this.
You won't stop the coming invasion.
Can't let them keep making tokens. If I kill the 6/6, they just make a 7/7. A land would be fantastic here. Because then we can jam our 12/12. Because right now this 6/5 doesn't do us too much. So tempting. I guess we just do this. They just have... If we Sunfall here, we can't keep going. Sure. They're just so far ahead. Yeah, have your thing. Run. Alright, so I could cast this and it would be big. I mean, yeah, I guess so. It's a 15. If I attack with it, I'm dead, right? Yep. Nope. I don't know why the music seems so loud.
You will. I did all I could.
We just die. We just die. Right, we're gonna play one more. No blocks. Boom, bang, bam, bam. That's a lot of damages. All right, we got a bonus game against Jin-Gitaxias. We'll keep this. This is a 5 mana 5/5 Ward 2. Has a lot of other things. We're gonna go find Forest. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, you draw a card, then you can pay 4 to exile and flip it. Counter spell? Bounce spell. Draw spell. Got something. When you flip it, it flips to the Great Synthesis. So you draw cards equal to the number of cards you have in your hand. And then you have no maximum hand size as long as you control the Great Synthesis. Return on non-Phyrexians to their owner's hand. Alright, we're gonna ignore that for now. It's quite powerful though. Making your instants and sorceries cost 1 less is very strong. We will exile that from your graveyard. We'll get rid of that. Sure. Play this and say go. Sunfall's real awkward. It's a good like, oh shit, I'm in big trouble. But for the most part, you're probably not really wanting to play it. Well, we got all kinds of mana now. They only have 3 cards. Sure. That's fine by me. Counterspell? I've got 2 cards left. No counterspell. Bounce spell? One of the annoying blue removal spells? No attacks. Sure. There's Jin-Gitaxias. Land, they got 1 spell left. Yep. Might as well dump it. Ow. They can activate that, draw, discard. Attack for 12. Fortunately, we get nothing. Play the Stomper. Go find us a forest in the turn. So I think we have lethal next turn here. If nothing happens. Alright. Or we are very close to lethal anyways. Keep looting. Well, that was an almighty draw. All right, they're digging. Did they find the counterspell they need? They did. All right. So if I attack with everything, this is 12. How much do I have? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 8 is 15. I'm 1. We're gonna attack with all. Make a 4/4. We'll eat that. Do they have a bounce spell? Ugh. That's brutal. Not playing around that one. Was not playing around that as an option. Probably just have some kind of counterspell, but I gotta go for it. Kraken. Well, rather than boring you with this long, drawn-out game, we're gonna go and talk about the deck. Kaboom. Alright, Ghalta and Mavren. We got to see the two sides of this. We got to see where we ramped out and we did great. And we also got to see how good you can do on very few lands. And then we got we didn't quite get there fast enough against that last mono blue deck. And I think the whole last mono blue deck is a good example of you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, because that game would have drawn out for a long time. When it comes to Ghalta and Mavren, I really like the ramp style of deck more than the token style of deck. I think the ramp style of deck is more powerful. The reality of the top end, like the 5, 6, 7, even 4 mana spells. You really have the pick of the litter. You could go with some more of the, planeswalkers. If you were doing tokens, you'd be doing stuff with Mondrak or with Elesh Norn. You got to kind of know what you want to do. Doubling up and stopping your opponents is quite powerful with Elesh Norn. We get up into the top end here. You could do cards like the Eternal Wanderer to keep your Ghalta and Mavren around by itself, and then destroy a whole bunch of your other opponent's spell creatures and stuff. And then in green, and you all know, there are just a plethora of really powerful green spells. Ulvenwald Oddity, Cure the Boundless, our Silverback Elder here. Just lots of really powerful things that you could be doing. But this is what I like. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the deck. And if you want to continue to support the channel, there's 2 videos. One is going to be the video for finding things on Magic the Gathering Arena, and one will be the last deck that we played here on the channel. All right, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. From Mr. Pisto to you, stay safe. Bye for now.